All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ipe. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission... I'm still acclimating to the position of...
You're far too modest.
I'm flattered, but...
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that...
Come on now. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. It's a joyous occasion. Lighthearted is exactly how things
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it...
No doubt people will offer you a...
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. Nevertheless, there is just one small...
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo...
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me, so although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this...
I can see where you're coming from.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. Well, sort of. It's funny, actually, because...
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so after making some disgruntled noises about...
Okay. So you discussed it?
We did. I guess... And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will...
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in...
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at... No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug like this.
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend.
Very well. I'll see...
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on cloud. What do you think, traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but That doesn't sound like it bothers me also. But unfortunately,
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventure...
I see. So that's how, in my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, secondly, and more important, if we intervene with...
You do have a point.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious sort of. My opinion is if the outcome is positive, and no one we don't know yet. I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you.
Huh? But she said...
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji I wish to know Hiragi.
Huh.
Don't worry about it. If she's as committed as... Well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
There is still much to prepare. Should we also invite some... I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be
All ladies entertaining guests right now.
But please, do come in. We will...
Hey, Paimon is not an attendant!
You misunderstand. We don't wish to impose. We'll just... Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand and a fair...
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind.
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you. Good to see you again. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP.
Oh? So you know the owner...
Yup, we tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Ah, I see. So you were... I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. When I noticed he'd set up...
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to create. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations, so I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with...
Sounds interesting. What is it?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea. As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but...
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here? Would that be okay?
Well, I guess so. The whole idea was to let my customers express...
Excellent. There are lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
What?
I do indeed.
You really think that's gonna turn out to...
It's all about the experience. The taste is... Traveler, any thought?
Sounds like a risky choice. Are you sure?
3 milks with lavender melon, please.
No problem. Give me a sec. Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch with my...
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon...
Taste is your key concern.
Obviously! Tasty food and drinks are some of life...
Well said. If I could say the same was true... Yes. Nope. Having my sister attend public events...
We're just passing the time here, though.
One or two things. Let's continue this discussion. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small... Naturally, they responded that all other clans... But...
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison. Meaning the Kanjo can... Hiragi Chisato... But they didn't mention a word of... I imagine they didn't want to keep a close...
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban.
Merely doing my duties.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives.
Well received. I'm on...
Oh, and I almost forgot.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi.
Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi.
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that you must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and congratulate.
But of course, the Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself.
Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir.
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you.
Yes. But Kamaji has been so supportive.
It sounds like you have some considerable...
Yes. Well, in case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just...
Oh!
He charged in all of... He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. But despite all that, he pointed out that...
It's just two families becoming one.
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation after the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan.
Precisely. I'm so sorry.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission... Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir...
What?
Fancy lettering use. So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter...
When it comes down to it...
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh?
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he
I understand. But my position does matter. But now,
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through... I say this as an to be together with the one you love is a safe...
I'll take to heart every word...
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over...
Oh, wait! Let me see you out.
Thank you, Lady Hiragi. But the... Traveler...
Hiragi-chisat different page than Kujo Kamaji. Ayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions?
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems.
Strange?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while when someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from... Yes, it's a smart strategy, even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was. But if the letter were to achieve it, with Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo... Actually, we have evidence.
Shinojo?
He should be...
Yes, sir?
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission off?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
As I expected, they cannot afford to let this opportunity. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kama, but after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thought.
But why did they suspect him and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time. That's why I was a little reserved.
No way! Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid. But Chisato got what you meant about the letter, though, right?
I think so. But whoever is behind this will... Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated. Despite all of this, she still believes... When she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as...
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop... At this stage... But first things first, tell me where Shinojo is.
Quietly now. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Freeze! I will...
Game's up. Fun's over.
You can't run! Well...
Busted.
I see through this Toby and Killjoy! We've only just begun! You can't run!
Quietly now.
Calculated.
Here comes the catch.
This world will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
Let's light it up. Clouds high. The birds. Everybody stand back.
Stay
Busted.
Cool this quickly.
Let's light it up.
Wind strike!
Dodge this! This is bad.
As one with wind and cloud!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
This isn't good.
Take it easy.
This should be fun.
Dodge this!
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Not breaking a sweat.
I'm going in!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Cool it!
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, so sorry.
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master.
Really? Then please.
Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
Cascade!
Let's light it up! Quiet
Kamisato up! Suiyu!
You must withdraw.
Blast. Let's go. We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight, but...
What the? It's a tanuki?
Let's follow it and see.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Thank you. Thank you. It was terrifying. Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all...
Calm down, Shino.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility. Those behind this plan are not going to get...
Yashiro Commissioner.
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma is at stake. The almighty
That's...
Shinojo, don't return to... Traveler, Paimon.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of...
I heard that someone was taking the law and Shinojo may be your retainer.
Abuse. Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi. I dare say, the poor lady...
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his action?
Two people from two different clans are getting married. Even if she marries into the... We are. And loyalty, and even if we put it down to a rare moment...
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious... I'm sure someone as erudite as you... You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans. The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say.
You... I say, Yashiro...
Far from it. It is unbecoming of such people to resort...
Yashiro Commissioner.
The evidence is standing right in front of me. Ugh, dear me. You studied hard and took a government position, only to... In your years of service to the Shogun. I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura.
Is that right? This is at most a... You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tenryo Commission, because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a threat to you personally. So you come here with an
So, that's...
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen. The notices have already been sent out. All of Inazuma City, most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato, once the notices go out, that's it. So suddenly we see...
I had expected you to at least be smarter than...
Kamisato Ayato!
You've made your move.
What do you...
Do you seriously think... Isn't it at all possible? Goodness me. Well...
Hey! What was all that?
They had their scheme. But fortunately, I was... Let's see how things are in...
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan and the master of the Tenryo Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
Sounds like an all-around...
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems...
Good luck to them, I say.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden.
Yeah, about that.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage.
If you proceed with the wedding,
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, or to put it another way, I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being for the sake of marrying you. This one, are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart. That's why I cannot abide to. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive, but it's too late now, isn't it?
I have a plan, but, Sir Kujo, in order for are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. But what if we were to... The only reason you have been hesitant... And so, your plan is... Once that is achieved...
I see.
Exactly. By doing so, once our adversaries realize how the then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So...
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes... Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, in that case, he will almost certainly have... Sir Kujo. It's almost time. My...
Take it easy.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful.
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
Adventure time!
That person is one of Mats. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow! It's like the whole Tenryo Commission is here.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi Chisato will take place any... Sir Kujo decided...
I see.
We are here to clear the way for not just us either.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard and wants to...
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really... Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again!
That should do it. The seeds have been... Now,
Are they really gonna own up at a...
if you're curious to... I have some other bit... In any case, we've made our move. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things... Paimon too!
Sure are a lot more outlanders now that this...
Fingers crossed he comes traveling.
These people from the Tenryo Commission have been here for days now.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi?
I heard that the Kanjo to be honest. I'd be hesitant if I were her.
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might...
Oh, right.
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma City. Sir Kujo Kama, since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we apologize. It was not our intention to stay. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. We can only hope that the leaders of the Hiragi clan will start to cooperate soon. If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
How much longer does your master plan to—
I have no idea. Master's been very on edge these past few days. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him—
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that if Lady Hiragi is really taken away—
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what if...
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there. What on earth is happening?
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, I never would have thought that... I'm sorry. Maybe there's no right or wrong. I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. I didn't feel reassured at all. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. I can happily accept that if... But that's not the answer I'm looking for.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You... Wait, you're the one... What do you think you're doing here? Are you...
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit...
Friends? Are you... Lady Hiragi, I told you already, you are extremely important to us. Who's to say they don't have a...
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say...
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything... Listen to me. The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could... This is not an order.
Understood, my lady.
Good job,
I was so nervous. Yes, well...
We had a serious discussion, in all honesty. No one can handle the weight of the situation here. I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and... Would you please give us a second chance? I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryou will head off to the Kamisato estate shortly. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? You are the most important... By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me. Yashiro, Commissioner, I'm sure I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions.
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to so please.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. So, would it be at all
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency.
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish a new... We'll do everything we can to minimize the...
But if the situation in Rito is left to... If we fail to contain... Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets.
Yes!
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Cujo for you.
I understand.
All right, you ought to return now. I'm sure you have a...
Okay, then please excuse me.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi.
Oh? Why... Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person.
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. But now...
Oh, please.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through and... My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago. My mother loved him dearly. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Yashiro. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost... It may sound preposterous now.
Huh.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. Fortunately, I persisted.
I think I now know where... Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me, in a way that I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty.
The reason why Sir Cujo was able to face the prospect of marriage...
That's it. The situation I'm facing now, when his clan was in crisis, it is time for me to
Well said. I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, it might not sound exciting.
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibility. This puts less pressure on Kamachi, and means I can support and protect...
My best wishes to both of you were and remain heartfelt.
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot...
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident...
Yes. In fact, my recent experience...
She really has the air of a leader now. Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that...
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess. Our rival this time was easy.
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a plan that cunning in a whole lifetime. Anyway, it's kind of a relief to see that Chisato has decided to set the Hiragi clan straight.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me. Well, the fact is that I am first and foremost, perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties... Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi... Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a new and unfamiliar one.
Whew. There were so many things at play over this one wedding! Wait a second! You weren't trying to stop the wedding from the very beginning, were you?
I thought straight away it was bad timing. If you choose to give up your stance on something, I didn't want to see her suffer. Now, she has the chance to become her own person.
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well,
Didn't you like it?
Oh!
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure she's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had she and her companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to...
There you go again, my lord.
Nah.